Geminis. How are you guys doing this week? So I know I said that I was going to start doing longer videos. So here's your first longer video in a while for June 2025. Let's get into it. All right. So your South Node and North Node is very present here. Okay. Listen. Your South Node is a part of you that's like it's very comforting. Okay. What I want you to do, Gemini, is to get out of your comfort zone. Okay, that's number one. Because when you are in your comfort zone, I feel like you are trying to resist change and different perspectives. I feel like you are clinging to old ways and situations. And you have like the fear of the unknown. It's a lot of people. Every sign is going to have this, I feel like. Hopefully not. Hopefully every sign isn't. This has just been like this for the last couple signs thus far. And everybody is like resistant to the unknown or to the new, like change. They're fearing change. And they're fearing like just the new. And it's crazy how people are clinging to what does not work in their life. At the end of the day, I feel like if it's not working, why are we clinging to it? Move forward, try something new. Let's do something different. And that's when, that's what will happen normally when we try something new that works. So I feel like it's just really just having the faith and just having, like I said, having the faith. So, but not only that, Gemini, let me make sure I get my light right. I feel like you just have to find what it is that makes you happy at the end of the day. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe that's the unknown part that you're having a really hard time with, is really trying to figure out what it is that you really want to do, right? I might do a separate reading for you guys because my light is not the best right now. But yeah, Gemini, so I feel like for you guys, I feel like there is like a sense of like just karmic challenges and just like you're going backwards almost. Like I feel like you've kind of done the work on really trying to heal yourself, really trying to have a lot of self-love, work on your self-worth, not be so insecure about certain things. Maybe it's your body, maybe it's, what you do for a living, or perhaps really just, or feeling like you're unworthy of being loved correctly, too. That could also be it too. I feel like you're really in a space right now where you're not really like genuinely happy. I feel like you get attention from people, but I feel like it's not the attention that you want, perhaps. So it could be like what you do, perhaps. I'm not sure. However the case may be, it's got to be something like that, because I get keys on a ring, one night stand. Okay, Gemini, and I'm not judging you. I'm not, I promise. It just says many options. Okay, so at the end of the day, you'll have many options, but I feel like you just don't feel good enough. Like you feel like, well, I'm just going to do this. I don't want to be in a long-term relationship. So I'm just going to, do my thing and skippity scat, pity pat. And I feel like, no, Gemini. Okay. But again, to each his own. You're going to have fun. Be safe. That's all I say. But the thing is that it warns you of temptations is what I feel like here. I just don't know if that's what you want to do. Okay, you don't want to be strung along. You want something real, and that's what I see here. I feel like maybe this is the phase that you got to go through for a little bit. I don't know. Maybe this is the phase that you're going through now. Okay, with having these one night stands and just having a good time right now. But I feel like, and that's probably why you're feeling this way. Like you're really trying to focus on your self-worth and you're trying to manifest things. But at the end of the day, you can't say that and then give yourself up. I feel like you got to stop dealing with people that are only using you for your body, or for one thing. I feel like because at the end of the day, I feel like your expectations and your values are very low right now. And I think it's because of how you feel for yourself. So you just feel like, okay, well, all I have is to offer right now is my body. So I'm going to have a good time. But the thing about it is you have somebody coming in with a reunion here, which is a soul tie, somebody that is a soulmate here, past life connection. It does say that your past returns. So I feel like it is a fated partnership, relationship, whatever it is that you guys may have had. I feel like you're definitely missing this person. This person is on your mind, Gemini. So, and like I said, I feel like once you start working on yourself and you feel more loved, as to like giving more love to yourself, people can see that. People can feel that. Your energy is very heavy, you know, in this reading. It's extremely heavy right now. And I feel like sometimes you kind of sit in it and you're just like, what do I do? How do I progress? You know, I feel like there could be a little depression as well. And I feel like you're kind of scared of like walking into the healing part of it. Like I said, I do feel like there could be some of you guys that are already healed and are working towards that, moving towards the phase of really manifesting things that you truly want, outside of love, but really manifesting a life that you will love for yourself. But not only that, really just healing and how you feel towards yourself. I feel like you're really doing a lot of journaling as well. I feel like your expectations have, you know, risen because you expect more from yourself. You know, you value yourself more as well. For the ones that haven't gotten to that point just yet, Gemini, I do feel like you're really scared of what things are. You know, I feel like I said, you really overthink about things. You look at the negative rather than the positive of things that's currently going on. And that's what keeps you stuck. And that's why I feel like it's always like a revolving cycle that you're going through with certain people, and it keep you just tied to this. And I feel like some of you are just over it. You need to release it and purge this type of energy, because it's only making you like, it's only clouding your judgment, clouding your mind, and just, it's doing a number on you, on your mental. It really is. And I feel like if you need assistance, ask for, you know, your spirit guides and your divine guidance to give you a sign, or to just ask them. You know, not everybody is spiritual, not everybody is, you know, religious, but I just ask that you do reach out, or you just write something, like if you journal, perhaps write in your journal or something and ask them for guidance, you know. And if you are religious, ask God to assist you, you know. But like I said, once you get past this and you get past being in your comfort zone and moving forward, you'll have romance, you'll have, you know, love, you'll have wealth, you'll have harmony, you'll be attracting the things that you want. And it's truly an offer. You know, it could be from this past person that's trying to return back into your life. They could be feeling the change that you're making, and it's wanting them to change as well. You know, when we do have like a soulmate and soul ties and stuff, people do feel your energy. And maybe because they, like I said, you were missing this person, this could be that. I feel like you normally would have, like, if the person was walking away from a situation, I feel like this person is walking towards you. They don't want to move. They don't want to leave the situation. However, I feel like it just didn't go right in the beginning with the Three of Pentacles in reverse here. Like I said, this could be somebody that either was getting a lot of attention, or maybe they felt like you gained a lot of attention here. This could be somebody that you're dealing with that's like in the spotlight perhaps here, that's well known, or maybe you're well known, Gemini here. But I feel like it made you feel some type of way, honestly, especially with the Sun in reverse here. I feel like it's really like putting a damper in your mental health, but it's also making you feel very like gloomy. You're not happy at all. And I feel like you need to release this energy and let it come back towards you, is what I feel like. Once you start working on your self-worth, it'll get better, I promise you. For the ones that are already there and they're trying to move forward and they're releasing everything, an offer is coming towards you, because at the end of the day, you had to release something to get something. You know what I mean, Gemini? So not only that, I feel like you're very like nostalgic. You're really working on things. But let me tell you this, okay? Because the person that does offer you something wants to offer you, you know what I mean? So be safe, okay? Gemini. What is it looking like for Gemini and this person? Yeah, because it's a relationship. You know, like I said, the past wants to return, and it says an offer. So it could either be a new person, or it could be someone from the past. It's saying the past person in reunion. Oh yeah. Somebody's definitely wanting to return. They love you. They miss you. And I feel like this is somebody that you think about at least once a day. Yeah, because it ended with the 10 of Swords. You know, maybe you felt like they just didn't love you anymore. Yeah, but they want to have a new connection with you. They want a reunion. You know, they want to come back around and have some fun times with you, make new memories, because they don't like the way that they left. Yeah, the Death in reverse. Yep. They don't want this to be over, and they're hoping that you haven't moved on from this. Scorpio, Pisces, Libra, Aries, Sagittarius here. I also have Capricorn. I also have Leo. Yeah. Anyways, Gemini, keep your head on strong, okay? You got this regardless of whatever decision you choose, okay? Things are going to work out for your good. I know that you got this. I know that sometimes we lose track of ourselves and we forget to put ourselves first, but this is the month that you start doing that, okay? Start thinking positive about your self-worth. Start really loving yourself more, because that's the only thing that's important right now, not somebody else, okay? The person comes back, you want to be ready for them because you want to feel good about yourself, okay? We don't want the same situation to happen, and that's why they, you know, that making that the reason why they left the first place. You know what I'm saying? We don't want to go in a cycle of the same thing over. You know, we want to fix it, you know, communicate properly, and do what you need to do, Gemini, to make sure that things are right, okay? That's going to be my reading for you guys for June 2025. Thank you guys for watching this. Please like, comment, and subscribe. I'd be glad to have you guys. Thank you so much. Gemini, you guys have a beautiful, beautiful week, and we will talk soon.